Mamo says, "Hello, all my art friends." She says, "I'm also very tired." Thank you, Mamo, for saying hello to everybody. Now, for our artwork today, we are going to be cutting out a picture from either a magazine or an old book, or if you have a printer at home, you can print out a photo, and you're going to take that picture of whatever you find and you're going to cut out a part of it, and then you are going to draw the rest of the picture. Now, if that sounds kind of challenging, it's only as challenging as you make it. If you pick a complicated picture, like if you were to draw this whole front cover and you took part of it like right here and drew the rest, of course that's going to be very complicated. I would think that's also hard. But if you have a book that's really old and it has very simple drawings from like a really small children's book, that would be a lot easier to draw. If you found your favorite character from a cartoon TV show online and you were able to print out the picture, you could cut out a part of their picture, and then drawing that would be super easy too. So again, it's only as complicated as you make it. So before you get started, make sure you have these things. Whatever image you're going to use, I already have mine picked out. I'm going to use part of this airplane down here. I'm not going to replicate all of this because this would be really hard to do. I'm going to make it simple. Pair of scissors. I have my sketchbook to draw on, but you can just use a blank piece of paper or notebook paper, whatever you have on hand. A glue bottle. I have an eraser with me, and any pencils that you have on hand. All right, so the image that I have, I'm only going to cut out a little portion of it. I'm only going to cut out a small little spot. I'm not going to cut out this whole airplane and then draw fields for the background. I'm going to cut out a small part of it and then just look at the picture and try my best to draw it on my sketchbook. Mamo came from the bed and now she's laying down next to me now. I know you guys can't see her, but if she bumps the camera, that's why it moves. Okay, so I'm going to get started. I'm going to cut out my airplane section real quick. All right, oh, cut this one last part off. We don't need that. So here's my little section that I picked. It did not have to be, like the very front of this. It didn't have to be a certain part of the airplane, whatever picture you end up using. It's up to you. Just cut out as small. Don't make it so big that it's your whole picture. You want to be able to draw something, but you pick the size. All right, I've got this. I'm going to leave this off to the side to help me. I'm going to look back at it when I draw. Grab my sketchbook. And my airplane is going horizontally. Obviously, you wouldn't want your airplane going vertical, but I'm just going to make my paper go the long way so that I can fill the whole page with my airplane. So I'm going to pick a spot to glue my picture down. And it doesn't have to be in the corner like it is in this picture. I'm going to pick more in the middle because that's what I want to do. Put a little glue on there. If you have the stick glue, that's a lot easier. If you have bottle glue like me, be careful not to use too much. All right, I'm going to put it in the middle. I'm not going to worry about making it perfect though. All right, there we go. Now, if you're super fancy and you have a bunch of different kinds of pencils that some of them say different letters, like this one says B, and this one says 4H, and this one says 4B, whatever it might be, you don't have to have these fancy pencils. These are just the only ones I had on my desk. And if you have just a regular school pencil, that's the same thing. These are just harder and softer to get lighter and darker colors on my paper. If you don't have these, don't stress. Just use a regular school pencil or a pumper pencil. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and speed this up. I am just going to look at my picture and I'm gonna draw it right on here. And I can draw a background or I can leave it blank. It's up to me. When you do yours, it's up to you. All right, there it is. I will add more myself later, but I just cannot keep adding on to this video. Otherwise it'll be too long and I can't upload it. So give it a shot. If you're having a difficult time and you just want to do like a draw along video of your favorite character, by all means you can do that if you get frustrated. I don't want you to get so frustrated that you don't want to draw. So try your best with it. Remember, ask your parents first if you can cut up a book or a magazine because they actually might want to still use it. And overall, I think this took me about 15 minutes to draw. You can get fancy and do the line drawing like I did. I obviously simplified my drawing a little bit more to make it a little easier. And I think if I added clouds and other cool things happen in the background, that it would be a much more interesting drawing. But again, I can't make this drawing super long because the video would be too long. So pick a drawing that you know that you can do, try your best at it, and I can't wait to see what you guys make. If you post it on my Facebook page or Facebook group, Miss Ramsey's Art Room, I can see what you make. And hopefully this week I will get internet, which is awesome, but we'll see. All right, can't wait to see what you guys make. Bye everyone.